pretty thighs, shawty, she a dime. Demon girl, evil eyes, she be telling lies.
Buenas, gente de YouTube, bienvenidos a Wuthering. En esta ocasión estamos en otro capítulo más de este juego. Y nada, quiero ver antes que nada a ver si le puedo bajar el volumen, pero creo que no. Se lo voy a bajar después cuando entre a jugar. Y bueno, nada, comencemos. Vamos a darle. Bien, lo habíamos dejado acá la última vez. Ahora voy a ver si le puedo bajar un poco el volumen de la música porque se escucha como muy alto, ¿no? También creo que pude mejorar el audio del cuando hablo. Espero que se escuche un poco mejor. Y si no, bueno, ya veré cómo le hago. Pero bueno. Lo dejo ahí, ¿no? Esto también lo bajo por la... No, esto no. Los efectos lo dejo en 80. Bueno, esto no sé si es muy... Tiene mucho, creo que no. Y nada, ahí lo dejo. Bueno, ahora sí.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortifi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed.
Voy a poner... Sí,
Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. No need to ask him. I can help you with this. I just need some time to think it over. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortifi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? An amiable person, isn't he? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling... It looks like Mr. Mortifi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Mr. Mortifi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Liao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have. Considering its dreadful conditions, I can't agree more. How could he choose to work in such terrible condition? It's like willingly playing a score backwards.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now? I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortifi's description. Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start. This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifi. Rover, I don't think we'll find what we need here. Rover! Rover? Please don't touch that. Mr. Mortifi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing. But it's now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Exactly. Languages may evolve, names may change, but time remains constant.
It's an elegant system indeed.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
¿Cómo era para abrir esto? No, esto no. Bueno,
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
también si...
Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's here!
Resumen. Archivo vacuna de perla de azúcar y brote de disonancia táctica. No, FEI es una enfermedad infecciosa, tratamiento efectivo que afecta principalmente a niños menores de 6 años. Es altamente contagiosa con síntomas severos que incluyen fiebre, dolor de extremidades y atrofia muscular. Para combatir esta enfermedad se ha desarrollado una vacuna atenuada viva que ha pasado con éxito la fase 3 de ensayo clínico el 16 de junio a las 3 p.m. La sesión médica estableció un equipo especializado para el desarrollo de esta vacuna. Esta revisión tiene como objetivo de investigación de la vacuna y proporcionar valiosos conocimientos para futuros estudios. Resulta que ha mostrado resultados de inmunización prometedores, lo que hace que esta vacuna use posible solución para prevenir la infección. Aplicación preliminar de un método de detección de anticuerpos neuralizantes. O sea, sería como un virus, donde acá encontraron ¿cómo se dice? Una cura de la enfermedad que tienen, que le genera esta. O sea, es como si una vacuna, otra cosa. Grave relacionada a los casos de fiebre, aumento de la tasa de mortalidad. Tenía mucho más esto. Títulos estándares. Distribución de transporte y suministro. Títulos estándares de masa, visión general de transporte de la vacuna. Comprar la azúcar, no nada. Crear el brote de las DT, los rayos de medianoche de febrero, la ciudad, feroz brote, pero debido a los bloqueos de la línea de transporte de la vacuna, segunda generación, de la cual la considera estabilidad adecuada para los niños, desafiando la ciudad, para llegar a la ciudad. Este informe describe los estándares de calidad por la producción en masa, transporte, vacuna o suministro. Es como una pandemia lo que pasó.
There are two photos here.
Parece que es como una pandemia que crearon para... La Academia Campus Chino, bueno, como se pronuncia, no sé. La Academia Shuaxu, un renombrado centro de investigación científica en Jitsu, o como se pronuncia. Los nombres que tienen son medio complicados, así que no los voy a pronunciar bien. Cuenta con un rico patrimonio académico y testigo de vanguardia. Como una rama académica de Yunlu, ha producido numerosos resultados, enfoque, avance de la ciencia y la tecnología en la cara de la guerra, en contra de la disonancia táctica. La academia mantiene desde el fenómeno de... Tras su desaparición, la frecuencia de una disonancia desaparecerá de inmediato. En su lugar se descompondrá con el tiempo, permitiendo su captura y utilización. Una vez almacenado suficiente, se puede aprovechar para replicar la disonancia. Esta energía, capaz de emular el poder de la entidad, se conoce como un eco valioso de recursos de valor. De evaluación, el primer resonador, archivo de informe, el primer resonador, fecha de evaluación, no tengo idea qué signifique, pero bueno. Redactar, el resonador reporta amnesia sobre su habilidad de resonancia sin su tiempo de despertar. Una marca táctica está presente en su mano derecha. Creo que acá están hablando del personaje, o sea, de la protagonista, ¿no? No hay alteraciones físicas visibles, despertar su máquina, su marca y las pupilas muestran un halo dorado cuando ejercen su fuerte, muestran una cinta con muestras macrones. Resultado, examen se encuentra riesgo. Dentro de los parámetros normales no corren riesgo. Batalla, combate durante la batalla del valle, resonancia se enfrentó en insonancia. Alto riesgo, la crisis, la mortal del ejército. Ah, no. Creo que acá estaban
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament, but I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed, we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it... But you are not from Zhenzhou. Maybe the place you came from had a similar situation. With this thought, perhaps, the reports about the sugar pearl are just one part of the clues. The other part about your past and memories is hidden in the documents on the way shelf. What do you think? Rover, about the sugar pearl. We have the symbol way now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in Jinzhou. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
También, bueno, no sé si decirles esto o no, pero Laurio, la colmena Alberto, lo que necesita acordar el departamento, evaluación de laboratorio, trabaja horas extra todos los días. El personal del departamento de evaluación de laboratorio trabaja horas extra todos los días para hacernos sentir completos, trabajamos horas tan largas. Porque trabaja tan tarde, están recibiendo adicionales que el departamento de evaluación de laboratorio simplemente no puede alcanzar sus objetivos a pesar de recibir sus subsidios adicionales. Y no van a empezar con el departamento de agua y electricidad y con una obra seria como una subitete el departamento de evaluación de laboratorio inundando de trabajo para ponerse al día con el horario de este trimestre. Escuché que incluso se ofrecieron para probar el último producto de Limón para ver si mejora la eficiencia de trabajo. Creo que se llama algo así como Lemon Blast. He oído hablar de esa cosa. Dicen que mantiene despierto todo el día y sale una pastilla. Juro que funciona. Terminado el trabajo seguido con la ayuda de descuento. El primero que llegue se lo lleve. Vamos a superar esto. La colmena, todo lo que es. ¿Quién de los este invitado súper importante? ¿Dónde está el invitado que absorbió lo seco con sus propias manos? El departamento. Le están haciendo como los estudios. O bueno, no saben, pero están como buscándolo. Que el magistrado quisiera conocerlo como diablo lograron eso. ¿Te imaginas tenerlo como sujeto de investigación para hacer años? Bueno, esto creo que no tiene mucho. Sharon entró a la ciudad en el entonces generador. General se lanzó con su ejército y deslizó de ello. No sabemos cómo lidiar con las reverberaciones que quedaron entonces casi un fenómeno. Luego, al parecer, una persona con cabello oscuro y ojos dorados apareció de la nada para absorber toda la energía excesiva. Y luego desapareció sin tener rastro. Nuestro invitado debe ser una persona, entonces. La persona tiene. Capaz que viene. Creo que ya entiendo un poco mejor la cosa. Puede ser que me crabo, carajo.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. Huh? Are you not going to investigate the tokens? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square. Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities. What? You're hanging out with our magistrate already?
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Ya que. Nos adelantamos el tiempo. Sí. También si les gustaría que suba, voy a estar probando todo tipo de juegos. Si les gustaría que también pruebe otras cosas, pueden comentar abajo en los comentarios. Y yo lo intentaré traer cuando pueda. Así que no se preocupen. Bueno.
Mrs. Panhua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijou's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Baijer leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us one trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
Yo creo que la
What's our
segunda.
next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the harbor? Do you think the token is guiding us outside the city? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance chord flowing from your tacit mark. And you said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits and the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance chords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Ahí, no sé.
I believe in ya.
Without a doubt.
Es como que se va desbloqueando a medida que avanzas en la historia, ¿no? Bueno, eso creo que es lógico. Pero bueno. No sé.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Ah, no me... ¿En serio?
Another day, another heroic me.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Let me be there for everyone.
Bien. Bueno. Por acá voy dejando el capítulo de hoy. Espero que les haya gustado. Si es así, pueden darle like, suscribirse y comentar. Por cierto, también estaré probando todo tipo de juegos, y quizás también suba otro tipo de cosas como, no sé, como algunos edits, o sea, algunas transiciones o algo así, que ya subí alguno por ahí, pero también puedo llegar a subir, no sé, alguna otra cosa, como, no sé, probar diferentes cosas y así. Si les gustaría, pueden escribirlo en los comentarios y yo veré qué tal. Para saber cómo probar un poco de todo. Y nada, creo que eso es todo. Nos estamos viendo próximamente con otro video. Gracias por pasar, por estar acá. Y yo me voy despidiendo. Hasta la próxima. Tampoco nos olviden de seguirme también en las otras redes sociales, que ahí sí subo otro tipo de videos como transiciones y así. Pero bueno, acá puedo llegar a intercalar entre los dos o hacer algún medio de experimento raro. Nada, ya lo dije. Y nos estamos viendo próximamente. Gracias por pasar. Y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós y que tengan una hermosa semana, un hermoso día o lo que sea. Bye.